Winter is approaching fast, so today I'm showing you 20 incredible Minecraft seeds that would be perfect for your next snowy adventure. Starting with the perfect seed for a snowy mountain survival challenge. You spawn high up on the frozen peaks where you and the mountain goats share a breathtaking view of the valley below. Carefully make your way down these steep slopes and attempt to survive on this snowy plain without ever leaving the mountains that surround it. It may be difficult, but the satisfying crunch of snow with every footstep makes everything worth it. There's a small cherry forest on the slopes, so you'll have plenty of resources to build with, and if you ever need shelter from the snow, there's loads of caves for you to chill in and wait out the blizzards. If you fancy a bit more room to stretch your legs, this seed provides you with the ultimate snowy adventure. Over 10,000 blocks long and wide, this could be one of the biggest snow biomes ever found. With almost 100 villages and snow as far as the eye can see, this biome is ready for you to transform it into the greatest winter kingdom Minecraft has ever seen. If you started exploring this world now, you still wouldn't have seen it all by the time spring rolls around. There's far too much for just one person to uncover, so if you discover anything interesting in these endless snowy plains, let us know in the comments. If you're down for a snowy speedrun, this seed gives you a really fun way of getting to the end. The closest village to spawn comes with a basement igloo attached to one of the houses. Just don't ignite the furnace, or the igloo might melt. Make your way down the ladders into the waterlogged basement. Now grab your pickaxe and extend the ladders directly down into the stronghold that lies below. Libraries, loot chest, and the end portal have now all been unlocked thanks to this conveniently placed igloo. There's even a piglin bastion not far beyond this portal, which may help you on your journey to the end. This next winter world spawns you in a snow village that spirals all the way up an insane windswept mountain. At the very top, you'll find an iron golem and a villager with the best views that this spawn has to offer. Jump down to the houses below and just imagine how you're gonna reconnect all the houses that climb this terrain. Do a little exploration of the frozen land and you'll find half a shipwreck close by. Grab yourself a treasure map and then glance up to the sky where you'll spot an island floating above the clouds. Could snowy skyblock survival be the challenge for you this winter? From incredible heights to terrifying depths, check out this insane frozen lake sinkhole. It's one of the biggest frozen sinkholes ever found, so if you want some added danger to your cozy snow world, then this could be a good seed to try. As well as its size, it comes with loads of great features too, including some floating treasure, remnants of a mine shaft, some trail ruins hanging over the ledge, and even a village just a few steps away. I love frozen lake villages like this where you can slide across the ice. Maybe you could build something on the opposite side of the lake and bridge across the sinkhole to get to it. Up next is a seed with an amazing village that has generated right where some ice spikes meet a cherry blossom forest. There's something about an icy blue pink petal combination that really brings a Minecraft world to life. Head into the village's caves and you'll find something even more special. 2 zombie dungeons that are close enough together to turn into an XP farm with double the rewards. It's the perfect village to settle in and prepare for a long adventure through the snow. But maybe you're looking for a village that you can call home for a little longer. This seed spawns you right next to a snow village with the perfect place to take shelter from the snow. Get cozy and build yourself a campfire. Watch the snowfall and maybe even the stars. Explore the cavern more and you'll find that it never ends. It's perfect for a long and winding mega base with a village entrance. When the blizzards have calmed down, head up above ground and check out all the other structures close by and maybe even trek through the mountain valley off in the distance. This is the most jaw-dropping ice spike spawn in Minecraft. Imagine building your base under this overhang, guarded by spikes that rise all the way up into the clouds. I can't think of a more inspiring location to build this winter. Climb to the very top and you'll notice that the ice spikes lead you to even more incredible terrain. If you want a world that's really going to ignite your imagination, it'd definitely be worth giving this one a try. How about trying a snowy survival island challenge this winter? If you thought survival islands were relaxing before, just wait until you've added snow into the mix. It seriously doesn't get more chill than this. You'll be surrounded by ocean with no mainland for miles. It's just you and your small cozy paradise. Build yourself a small cabin on the island, break open some ice for fishing and maybe build a cold storage room inside of an iceberg to store all your fish. Just imagine how you could transform this island over the next few months. From the simple life to a bit of chaos, let's check out another amazing sinkhole discovery. The aquifer above this sinkhole is actually so high that if you're quick enough, you can get here before the water reaches the lava below. Something else that extends all the way down to the lava is this crazy ocean monument. The village's path even puts you 2 steps away from the monument, so you can easily say hi to the guardians. And there's even some trail ruins in the village too. With all of these incredible structures and unbelievable sights, this frozen lake is a place you have to see for yourself. Inside of this mountainous snow biome, you'll be able to find one of the best lush caves ever found. Right at spawn, a cave opening that will take your breath away. From inside the cave, you can watch the snowfall and build the best lush base that anyone has ever seen. If you manage to pull yourself away from this magical location, take a trip through the White Forest and Ice Spike valleys till you come across more exposed caves and this incredible mountain view. Welcome to another amazing spawn where you'll find yourself stranded once again on a survival island in the middle of the ocean. This time, your island comes with a village that climbs up some steep windswept terrain. From the house at the very top, you get a real sense of how isolated your island is. Back down the bottom on the frozen ocean, you can also find an igloo and a giant ruined portal, which would be a good challenge to try and complete. On the opposite side of the island, I also spotted some ocean ruins. This is such a fun island to chill and explore on. If you're looking for something chill for those dark winter nights, this peaceful village is a must. Listen to the crackles from the campfire as you watch the stars and go for a slide on the large frozen river that's right next to the village. The houses are split into 2 levels, but this super convenient igloo allows you to easily get from one part of the village to the other. All you have to do is break a few blocks. The frozen river is also really long and completely circles the village. Maybe you could set up a course and see which of your friends can complete the loop the fastest. Up next is an extremely rare spawn that is perfect for those looking for a challenge this winter. You spawn on an Ice Spikes island surrounded by frozen ocean and mushroom fields. With no mainland in sight, the only resources you'll have to start with come from a fully intact shipwreck close by. Use some of the wood to craft yourself a fishing rod and either set up camp in the ship or even high up on one of the spikes. Luckily, there is loads of buried treasure and even some dungeons below the island which could be your key to survival. If you're down for an adventure through the best snowy valleys that Minecraft has to offer, this should be your #1 choice. Right at spawn, you'll be greeted with a winter landscape like no other. The beautiful open plains and towering slopes are so white that it almost blinds you. Make your way through the valley and see where your journey leads you. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do. This snowy adventure? It's up to you. If you're on the lookout for a warm winter cabin, you won't find better than this house, which is generated on the edge of a giant frozen peak mountain crater. This has to be the village with the best snowy views in Minecraft. With these mesmerizing peaks on one side and frozen ocean sunsets on the other, I couldn't think of a more chill place to live this winter. The rest of the village climbs down a steep stony slope where each house is on a different level. Maybe you could build these villagers new houses along the edge so they can also enjoy these amazing views. This seed spawns you in an Ice Spikes biome right next to 4 structures that have almost generated in a perfect square. There's a pillager outpost, a fully intact shipwreck, a village, and a giant ruined portal. This snow spawn is packed with loot, but the fun doesn't stop there. If you manage to complete this giant portal, you'll be teleported directly on top of a nether fortress, so if you need a place to get away from the cold, this double blaze spawner will definitely keep you nice and warm. This is one of the deepest snowy mountain craters in Minecraft, and you spawn inside of it. It's a dream location for a snowy starter base where you'll be protected by giant max height mountains in all directions. For an extra layer of protection, you could even head through the waterfalls and build super secret storage room in the spacious stripstone caves. With a stunning location and some white furry creatures for company, I'm sure anyone would enjoy spending the winter months here. What could you imagine building inside of this deep crater? If you'd rather chill in a warm and luxurious mansion getaway while it's cold out, this seed is perfect as it's the only snowy mansion seed ever found. Put your feet up and watch the snowfall from your new home that's ready to move into as soon as you start the game. There'll be foxes running across your roof, and there's even some villagers here to hang out with too. Just a short slide across the ice and you can also find a shipwreck. Head through the valleys in the opposite direction and you can find 2 more exciting villages. One has some trail ruins with an exposed lush cave, while the other sits on the edge of another snowy crater. The final seed spawns you on a large snowy island, perfect for building a winter castle surrounded by ocean. After surviving here for a short while, you'll soon realise that there's a whole other realm to explore beneath the snow. A giant lush cavern with the most impressive cave entrance you could ever find. I couldn't imagine a better spot to watch the snow from than within this awe-inspiring lush cave. Let us know which world you'll be playing on this winter in the comments below and keep us updated with your progress. If you'd like to check out even more amazing Minecraft seeds, click on the next video.